It's our favorite part show. It's our favorite part show. It's our favorite part show. It's our favorite part show.
It's the Off-Air Pod Show. I'm not going to be striked for coming on a bit late there because my microphone wasn't turned on. So that ain't me. But yeah, it is Clickbait Monday, of course. So I hope we have all brought 3 words. I have no business that I need to attend to. Ben.
Hello there. No business, but reserve the right.
Belle.
Hello, one piece of business and one tiny tidbit.
Okay, producer Andy.
Present, no business. I will reserve the right.
Okay. Prodtina.
She's be here in a moment.
Where is she?
Bathroom.
Okay, you did say she was going for a wee before. It's getting into poo territory.
Andy made her cry again.
Huh? No.
Again. I know, here she comes. She's got a dry face.
Okay.
Everyone look and be silent when she comes in.
We're on Tina. Yeah, Tina's here.
Hello.
Tini. We have Scudder.
Present, and I will also reserve the right.
And Jack.
Present, reserving.
Wonderful. Well, let's get that tidbit from Belle.
Small tidbit. In the words of Liam last week, I absolutely dominated Ben today in the car park. He was in front of me as we tapped our tickets, and then he went the long loser way, and I took the short way.
Yep. No. You did.
And I was like, this is my time.
You did, yeah. And I was furious because I got absolutely effed because there was a car coming, so I couldn't go right. Like, I just couldn't.
Yeah.
And I knew you were behind me, so I knew I was going to get done. And so I went left because I had to. And then there was somebody reversing out, and they couldn't quite do like a 3-point turn. So it was more like a 10-point turn.
No one in that car park can park for shit.
It took so long to get around. By the time I got around, Belle was out of her car. Yeah. I got absolutely dominated.
And then you both walked up, and I'd sniped you both.
Yes.
I was waiting for you.
No, but I was first in today.
Yeah, sorry, remind me who was first into
It was
our
me.
office.
It was me.
It was Ben.
It was me.
Yeah.
And
Then
Liam
me,
was last.
Then Liam.
And Liam was last, yeah.
But I went to the toilet and put my lunch away. So.
Doesn't matter. It's the office
Doesn't
line. You know
matter.
that.
Doesn't
No, that's fine. I won't be taking valuable show time out to go down to Coles later like Belle. I'll just be able to heat my food up. So it's like you've got to subtract. So what you do is you subtract the time that you go to Coles on show time, and then you put that
I
on your start
just
time.
want to get a coffee, that's all.
I also think I don't get enough praise. I don't eat like you guys do.
Yeah, you hardly ever eat, pretty sure.
I've brought my dinner from home.
You okay?
I just
Yeah, I'm
need
okay.
a coffee.
I value our work time.
Okay, whatever.
It's actually a titbit, not a tidbit.
Is it?
Yes.
Is that?
Is that real? I swear it's spelled TID.
Are you thinking of nipples?
No. Americans have kind of co-opted it and made it tidbit because they think titbit sounds too rude, but it's actually a tidbit.
Is this another dent situation?
Don't know.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
definitely a
that was weird.
tidbit.
I prefer that anyway. I like that. And the piece of biz is that I have now taken upon myself to make the Clickbait Monday intro.
Awesome.
And there will be one for next week. It's just going to be a tiny piece of art, so it couldn't be done for today.
Okay. Nice. That's fine. 5 business days.
I'm excited for that.
It's going to be
Nice.
fun.
And this is our weekly check-in on how the Brownlow intro is going, Liam.
Yeah. No. But have had other things on.
There'll be one
That's
for,
okay.
there'll
That's just
be
good to know.
the Brownlow's tomorrow. There'll be one for tomorrow, though, right?
100%. 100%.
And thus a bit was born.
What kind of bit?
I've also
tidbit.
got it. Like, I've started doing my to-do list again, where I used to do it all the time. I've stopped doing it for a long time, and now I've got my diary back out, and I have a little to-do list. And if I put something on my list, it must be done.
Is it physical
So
or...
it's physical. It's
Yeah,
a physical
cool.
to-do list, and that is on there. It's got Liam Brownlow intro. So either A, you do it, I cross it off my list,
Or it's on
or
the
I'll
list.
just go in and do it myself.
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Yeah, I believe you will.
I'll do it. I'm glad you're a list guy as well. I'm also a list guy.
I'm a big
Are
list guy.
you? Because the Brownlow intro still hasn't been done.
Yeah, I don't value it enough to put it on the list.
I've had a to-do list in my phone notes for as long as I can remember.
I put things on like shave. Like I literally put on like shave.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
On the
Liam's-
day I want to shave, yeah.
Liam's like work to-do list is half personal, half work. It's always been like that. It's so
Well, I've got
funny.
my-
'cause it'll be like Coles shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on yours, though, isn't it, Bill?
I do like put bins out, real basic stuff that you think you would
Yep.
do. But then if I've got like say 20 things on my to-do list, and that's getting a bit overwhelming, I'll put it into days. So I'll go, that's Monday's job.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I'll
what I
go,
do,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's today, and if it's in today, I have to do it today. no excuses.
Do you ever put really simple stuff on your to-do list just for the dopamine hit of crossing it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, So if I also just forget stuff. So if I don't put it on there,
That's
if it's like Liam said, shaving, there's a chance I'll forget to do that. Like cut nails. If I don't put cut nails on there, I probably won't do it.
Yeah, no, I do the same. Yeah, and then you end up at some sort of event like 2 weeks later, and you go, "Shit, these are so long."
Yeah.
I'm supposed to cut them
Should be
last
in the
Tuesday.
Guinness World Record book.
Yeah.
I use the reminders with the remind me when I get out of the car or when I get home, or I like take the bins out when I get home, and then as soon as I get
often
home,
do
it's
that
like,
And then does it know when you get home?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can you say remind me when you get out of the car?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can get in. You can
Is that because you got a Tesla?
No,
It
it's
uses,
an iPhone
uses
feed.
your location, and you
Oh
can do it when I get
God.
home. Remind me to
I didn't know that.
take
Yeah.
the bins out.
Is that in
It'll
that
come up,
reminders?
Yes, reminders.
So yeah, I don't
Siri
use
should
Or you can ask Siri
reminders.
to do
Yeah,
it too.
Siri would do it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Like if I want to call
really?
someone on the way home, I'll be like, "Hey, remind me to call my mate when I get in the car." And
Hang
as
on.
soon as I get in the car,
Do you say that to the phone?
to Siri, yeah.
I say that to my phone as well, yeah.
like a
Remind me
personal
when I get out
assistant.
here.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
crazy.
what they're called.
I feel like Marty McFly.
Yeah, living in the future.
Yeah,
Where's our hoverboard?
You could say send me my shopping list as soon as I step foot into the Woolworths, and then
God.
bang, it'll come up
I'm
when you get in there.
just gonna
Unless,
try,
no,
I'll
but
just
no
try.
Woolworths in this city, you get reception. So
That's true. Very true.
I want
Hello,
some.
Siri. Can you please remind me to do the Brownlow intro when I get out of the car tomorrow?
I don't see an app for that.
Oh, great.
You'll need to
Great.
download one.
It's a Tesla.
Scott,
thing.
are you
I knew
lying?
it. I knew it.
No,
Nah, it's a
I've
Tesla
used
thing.
it on my phone.
You've probably been near Teslas.
Do you know why you don't get?
Just reminds other Tesla drivers.
Do you know why you don't get reception in Woolies?
Yeah. Isn't it something so you can stay in there longer, or you?
Is that what it is?
It's not
Yeah.
like the casino thing about pumping in fresh
No,
air.
no, they do. It's all about the lighting and the placement and all that, and the music. But then it's also they have limited reception. Something about like so you can't compare prices and you can't like. I don't know. There was something
How-
about staying there
yeah.
longer as well.
What did you think it was, Ben?
Well, I don't know. I do get reception inside Woolies,
Depends which one.
but I feel like it's because if we get EMP, they protect the fridges, so the produce doesn't get bad.
Were you going to claim that as a big fact to tell me?
No, I was going to say that's what I think it is.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't, I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
okay
why.
then.
But if that makes sense, if we get EMP and all our food goes bad,
Well, I remember during the blackout of that famous Adelaide blackout, I worked for Dan Murphy's, and that's Woolworths, and we had backup everything, so we
Yeah.
were still open during the blackout with our backup generators.
That's impressive.
And we had to show people, because there's a blackout, what do people do? They go and buy booze.
yeah.
And we had to show them around with our torches through the aisles and shit.
You didn't get
Pretty
paid
cool.
enough for that, eh? It's like,
That's
like
fun.
It was also the normal.
That
so it
was,
also dicey.
That was so fun when that happened, the big blackout. Were you guys living in Sydney or were you in
I
Adelaide?
think we were in Sydney.
2017.
Yeah,
So
we're in
much
Sydney.
fun.
How long was it out for?
Like the whole state was out for about what
6
hours or so.
Is that the one?
It's fun.
Is that the one where Elon was like, "I'm coming to the rescue"?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
the
came.
battery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he like met with Jay Weatherall, who
Yeah.
was the premier not long after that. But everything was out, so like traffic lights were out.
Yep.
If
It
you
was
had
the
if you
purge.
had a generator.
Yeah.
But I was living in Hackney, and I like walked into work because work had a generator. I just like hung out at work, charging the phone. Yeah.
sorry, no,
Were you going to talk about Port Augusta?
No, I was going to talk about how Jay Weatherall ruined our Christmas party one year.
Yes,
I'd like to hear
it's
that.
kind of my fault.
He came in on the morning of the Christmas party and gave everyone COVID.
Yes, I was in the lift with him that day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
And
so
made
it
out
was
with
it was one of those things that, like, you know, say what you want about the Christmas party, but I think after that particular year, not like Adelaide had it very hard, but I think everyone was like, oh, cool, like we can actually go out and like have some drinks and that sort of stuff. And then COVID wasn't really a thing in Adelaide by that sort of point of the year. And then we're like, what?
He wasn't even the premier. He was coming in. He had been living in Perth, and he was coming in to do an interview about his new role in head of a childcare society.
Yeah, wasn't there some drama with he hadn't done it, or you didn't make him do a test or something?
Sounds like a
and you
fun
just let
interview
him
as
in?
well.
But also, David and Will were close contacts, and we weren't. I remember we were allowed to go in, me and the other 5AA producer, but we weren't allowed to go near anyone. And to get water from the fridge, you had to throw it at us.
Yes, that's right. I brought you water. Yeah, we went up the lift and I rolled a
Yeah,
bottle
rolled
of
these
water out
waters,
to Andy,
yeah.
and I was like,
Funny.
"You 5AA people
Yes.
ruined our Christmas party."
By that time, I
It's always us and them,
was
isn't it?
on your team, though.
Yeah.
What was your Port Augusta
Oh,
story?
my little tidbit about Port Augusta
Yeah,
was
thank you.
during
Good
that when we lost power, they didn't get power back for like a week.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
some places were out for
And they had
days
to
and
ship
days.
in trucks full of fresh water because they pump all their water up in the pipes, and none of them were working. So Port Augusta had no fresh water for like a week.
Really?
It was like third world country shit.
Should we jump into
I'm going to amplify
clickbait
it
headlines?
instead of...
Yeah, let's do it, Sia.
This would be where Belle's intro will go next week.
Oh yes.
Can you
prepare thy loins?
Can you give us a
Give us
like
a sample.
or like in the spirit
No,
of the
no,
clickbait?
no,
Can you
let's-
clickbait the intro?
Let's hear it live.
Yeah, nah. I
Okay,
can't
well
really
we're
whack
never
it either
hearing
way.
this.
Liam, you won last week, so I believe that means you pitch your 3 words. For me.
Okay. Naked at golf.
Whoa. Mine are Tina Tokyo Drift.
Chopper jacket salvos.
School friend murdered.
We have a winner.
I know mine is. I know people have a problem with mine, but I'm going to say
I've always voted for you.
I'm going to say up front that I'm allowed to do this. Exciting new purchase.
I thought that one last week.
No.
No, yeah, it did.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we heard about it.
But I've had
He's got
another.
another
I've had
one.
another
Yeah, no,
exciting.
another
the
one.
claim was that Liam won last week.
Didn't
so.
he? Oh, maybe
Wow.
Ben won.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry, no,
mine.
I'm okay with it. I'm just curious.
Stolen hire car.
After Tina Tokyo Drift, baby.
Me and Leo.
Me and Leo.
Leo, as in Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, well, we don't know.
Did you just watch Titanic?
Baby
But-
what?
guessing.
No guessing, and even if that's the case, that's a better hook than I watched Titanic. So I like that.
That was Tina 2 weeks ago would have said I
blessings.
watched Titanic.
And you're right. Yeah, no, I didn't win last week. You
Sorry.
just think mine was memorable because Belle ruined the integrity.
right.
That's right.
And I wasn't going to join in.
Oh
I was
yeah.
going to boycott.
I took a vow with you, Andy, because Belle ruined the
Yeah.
sanctity of the game.
Belle,
because
Belle, yeah.
Well,
as
maybe this
soon
could
as the
bring it
mics went off, she started campaigning
Yeah.
to find out what the stories all were.
Yeah. Well, you'll never hear about my school friend murdered.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Unless we
can I-
vote for
can I-
it.
We might vote for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You've already
boycotting.
taken part in it now, Andy.
I'm also boycotting
Too
it, Andy.
late.
I'm also
Too late.
boycotting. I'm
So
out.
you're abstaining from
No, Liam, you voted.
Oh, I want to hear yours, Andy.
Jack.
I want to hear about Ben's exciting purchase.
I'm voting for Andy.
I am voting for Ben.
2 and 2.
I'm voting for Scudder.
I'm going to vote for Andy.
I'm also voting for Andy.
Oh, boycott this.
What should I do, Ben?
I'm happy for you to boycott.
Come
I'll support it.
on.
Shit. I want to know,
No
bro.
way.
Don't do it to us.
It'll teach Belle a
Way to
lesson.
blue balls everyone listening.
Well, you can't. You've ruined it
That's
last
fair.
week.
You can't. I don't like rewarding bad behaviour. However, I want to hear the story.
Do you promise never to do that again?
I promise to never do it again.
Okay.
I would like to enter into the Hansard the shrug Belle just gave Andy.
Oh, well, come on, Bill. A guy that I went to school with was murdered in America.
Wow, like
horrible.
legit.
Yeah.
How? Where? When?
He was like, I wasn't
the
really
true
like heaps good mates with him. He was like a school guy, but it's kind of funny, like when.
Is it?
Is it?
What do you mean?
Is it funny?
He hasn't
No,
finished
I
saying
was
what he was
getting,
saying.
no. Let me finish. It's kind of funny when you think about like how many people die in the world, and then how many people from the class of your school, like how many people from the class of 2006 at my school died. But he completely lost touch with the guy. But I think we're on Facebook. Anyway, we went to live in America. He was in South Dakota, and he was murdered along with 2 other guys by.
God.
I'll read the story. A former mayor of a small town in Turner County has been charged with 3 counts of murder following the Monday night shootings of 3 people in South Dakota.
Murdered by the mayor.
Former man.
The former mayor murdered him.
Shot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So why was he like
It
drug dealing?
sounds
or?
like from the story, and I don't think that Jay Ostrom, 64, who is in court, is going to come after me for contempt of court. But it sounds like what happened is one of the guys that my schoolmate, his name was Tim, and he was with these 2 other guys that were brothers. And the allegation is that one of the 2 brothers flirted with or hit on the crazed former mayor's wife.
Whoa.
And it sent him into a rage, and he went round, found the brother with guns, and just shot everyone.
Whoa.
That's so. American.
Dude, like, isn't it just like the story of
horrible, isn't it?
American gun violence? Like the one guy that has died from the class of 06 of my school, dead by gun violence in America.
How did that story, was it like a friend from school sent it to you, or?
Seen it on Facebook. Someone put it on Facebook, like R.I.P. Tim.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
right. Jeez.
Belle, that is you're a good audition for True Crime in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much all
well,
I
you
know.
wouldn't be the first one to just come along and take it, so
Belle,
sure.
stop harunting.
No, it's good. Shootings are never as interesting, but still.
Well,
Well, you heard it here first. Belle not interested.
sorry.
It's just,
The
you know,
guy,
no.
he has been dead for exactly less than 1 week,
Wow.
and
That's
it's
so
uninteresting.
sad.
Anyway,
Did he have like a family? Do you know?
don't know much about the guy.
Oh.
Although I will say that looking at the outpouring of grief on Facebook was heavily weighted towards the brothers. Like there didn't seem to be a lot of people putting tributes up, which is a shame.
About your mate.
Yeah, I mean, mate is a strong word, but
It's also very American. It seems very American to me. If someone passes away, then you go like post on their wall,
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
rip.
You're the best person
Yeah.
I've ever known.
They're
So-
not going to see it.
Yeah, it's not them in years.
They're dead.
so in the absence of like million Facebook wall posts, this is my tribute to the guy Tim.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Thanks,
wow.
Andy. That was powerful.
Who's going to bring this back?
Yeah, no, I think that's us. That's us done. I think that's.
Just one last thing I'll say, because I reserve the right for business. The True Crime pod, which obviously goes up on a Sunday, the one just gone, very good one, Belle. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's not up yet, but there's some exciting new artwork coming for it.
Yeah.
Looks very cool.
It's
an
Might have to do
ode.
it on this
familiar,
podcast, by
but
the
it's
way.
very cool.
It's an ode to another very popular podcast. I'm not allowed to say it's an ode.
Yes.
It is. It's an
The
ode.
word ode feels weird to say, just as an aside.
I'm sure it's Latin or short for something, but
No, it's a word that means like a tribute song or poem.
so I used that wrongly then.
Well, that doesn't mean it's not
It's
Latin.
kind of loosely, kind of.
Yeah, right.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So if you haven't
yes.
listened to that episode, make sure you listen to that.
Yeah, and the artwork is pretty awesome.
this
So,
this
yeah.
episode was almost an ode to Tim in a way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Can we,
Well, that's what
should
Andy
we,
just
should we should the title of this one be an ode to Tim?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. No.
Well, that's up for discussion.
Yeah. Anyway.
As his family listen, they go, they're just talking about car parks for like 10 minutes straight.
Oh, they're on the Scudder podcast.
Well, I didn't say the school or the surname,
Yeah.
and no one posted about the guy online. So if someone took offense to, if someone stumbled across this in South Dakota, it'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if something does happen that apparently we have offended, I'm not editing around it. The pod's coming down.
Well, I'm
So say whatever you want now, guys. if you want to be on the pod
I'm
that's going down.
being sincere that I think it's very sad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it is.
totally.
Yeah. The mayor, I mean, what a crazy story.
That's wild.
Yeah,
What was the
wow.
mayor's name again?
His name was Mr. Ostrom, I think. J. Ostrom.
Jay Ostrom.
And we
64.
we almost saved it, and then we managed to loop back around. I understand. I was mainly responsible for that, but just
I think finish like
yeah,
this.
it's
That's okay.
just let it sit.
It's the unfortunate part is the degrees of separation, because you guys, as you do the True Crime pod every week,
Yeah.
and like you don't get worried about anyone coming at you for that.
Yeah.
No,
that's true.
I purposely choose ones that were either a very long time ago or in a different country.
Who tick
Like
cross
the one
for
from
me.
Melbourne in the 90s.
The 90s.
Hey,
I
did
wouldn't be
every-
there,
I mean, that's in our lifetime. To
but
be
there
fair.
are
That was
episodes.
here.
There's
Yeah.
episodes that I listened to that happened last year, and I don't do those. Or okay, Tina's yawning. Time to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Did
that's fair.
did everyone get a car park downstairs?
Oh Jesus Christ!
I actually didn't drive in today.
Yeah,
I caught the tram.
Yes?
Andy parked in my new spot.
Oh!
Gee whiz.
Andy.
What?
I spent so long.
I mean,
Doing that
Scudder, I
car
know you
park.
did, but we kind of all just
Program.
went a free for all
Yeah,
today.
I think I parked in Liam's, and then
I
Belle
parked
was
in-
like, "What the f? I'm not parking over there." And she pointed to like the far side. I'm not parking over there.
Well, that's a big middle finger to me.
I just took
Bill
someone
went full
else's.
talent.
They flew, me to Sydney, they flew me to Sydney to present as the CEO, and he goes, "I'll park wherever I want."
We literally did.
Sorry, Scud.
Hey, Belle, did anyone you went to school with die?
Jesus, come on.
No. Oh, yeah.
Let's move on.
Actually, really sad though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an accident though.
No, you don't. No,
If someone bang your drink bottle, and I'll give you a nice E to end the podcast with.
Yeah, wait, no, team effort. Bring back the.
Yeah.
I've actually got one from my school that I wouldn't mind talking about.
Go on.
No, we haven't got enough time. Tomorrow.
What about next week?
Yeah, potentially.
More clickbait. After we hear the intro
only if
from
it
Belle.
comes up on the wiki.
I also have one.
Whoa! Tina!
Actually, I've got one that'll probably trump everyone in the room.
I do have a couple as well. Oh God.
Liam.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
See ya. See you podcast that. Bye.
Shit.